Hi Aries, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your mid to end of March 2017 reading. For those of you who have not been by my channel before, welcome. I'm going to start out the read, I think, with the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan, and I'm going to go ahead and do a career and finance reading for Aries. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless us with clearly defined messages regarding those born under the sign of Aries for mid-March to the end of March 2017 energies. All right, so some of you on your current life path here on Earth at this time, you might be wondering a little bit about work, like what's going on with some people around me. Have I been maybe taking too many days off and now people are kind of noticing something, or am I doing something wrong, or is it up in my head and I'm just looking at the situation not in a correct way? For some Aries, not all Aries, and I'll get all kinds of messages from different people, so just pause and listen. And the card crossing this one is a card of opportunities, but ones that you're not sure. Therefore, you're trying to shine your light in the dark areas to figure out if any of what you are being offered is going to pay off for you. You're worried that you might make the wrong choice, maybe because you've learned from experiences like this before, or you're trying to make an offer and somebody is not accepting it and you're wondering why that would be. At your foundation, we have the King of Cups, so your heart is wide open. You're wanting to step forward and say, let's get this done. And in the recent past, we have the Nine of Swords. So in the recent past, something came to an end that is still on your mind that could have involved an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or there's just been worries and concerns that have been keeping you up at night, and it's time to take those down. It's time to really just look at the situation for what it is, and then start to move forward and build a new path, whether this is love within your family members, love within your co-workers, love within your environment. Try and think about how to make things more giving, loving, caring, good feeling in the future, however that's working. Because somebody wasn't working with your ideas, but you're still willing to shine. The angels are saying that over the next 6 to 8 weeks, you are receiving the Six of Wands. So you're getting recognition. You have control over how much acknowledgement you get because of this new path. Someone's going to come in that just maybe is a little envious of your position. And in your hopes and fears position, this is you just thinking that you're stuck. But the angels are saying you opened yourself to this new path. You are no longer stuck. So it no longer needs to be a fear. See, in your outcome position, we have the Ten of Wands saying this is the end of a path. You are just cleaning up and setting them down. And then you can walk up to your home on the hill and the whole task is over. 10 is 1 plus 0, which makes 1. So it's time for a new path. Definitely. So if those of you have been wondering about a new offer, know that you have shown and fought to show how well your projects are, how qualified you are, what experiences you have. And somebody may have just been this air sign or somebody who's sharp with their words and doesn't see it for what it is. But the angels say, don't let that get you down. You've gone through the sword situation. Justice is now in your favor, smack dab in the center of your read. You are now looking at the situation as this is what I've done. This is what I've created. I'm actually very proud of what I've done, but I think it's time for me to move on and to create something else. So you're kind of contemplating that. In the past, you were worried about an offer because of the experiences you had to go through, and you saw it as something that is just something you didn't want in your life. It just didn't fit somehow. And then you showed your creativity, and justice is starting to move in your favor. Somebody is going to bring an offer in, though it may take a little bit of time. Know that you will be raring to go in your outcome position to hop on that new offer because you see now that justice is working in your favor. You've waited long enough for the situation to evolve, to know whether or not you should move forward, and your clarification will come, and you will be more than happy to start a brand new path at work for some of you. And good for you. Yep, some of you may even travel or move, which will have to do with maybe a connection with somebody who is an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Tell me a little bit more about that. Thank you. Leaving. Leaving. A situation. Some of you are throwing yourself against somebody who's not open, and there's no point in traveling and giving up good things to try and manifest something that won't give back. That's just for some of you, okay? Please connect. Remember, I'm at Josie K 42@gmail.com for a $30 video just like this. So we have children and a home. And some of you are connected with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, and you're having a problem with offering love to maybe a child or someone who just isn't giving back. Some of you are looking out and sending messages in a three-person situation, trying to get attention, trying to figure out how you want your future to be. But the angels are saying right now you have to take care of another issue involving someone acting like a child or who is a child having a difficult time. And you really just can't make your decision about much right now because there's a lot going on. Know that you need to continue to give to others, to share, to open your heart, because the karmic card is nearby you, right nearby you. There you are, Aries. So as you're getting messages from others, whoa, wow, that was interesting. You really need to decipher if the situation is going to leave you down and out or fill you up. Well, here's the final card in that reading. So if that made sense to any of you, maybe be cautious about going towards someone who's showering money and making promises, I'm feeling, that could leave you down. Maybe other Aries are going to connect with their soulmate, and there will be a happy family with children. Oh, so I think this is maybe on offer for some of you who are going inside to really look at the situation from every perspective, and now are finding yourselves working so hard, like you feel like you're working to death, is what I feel when I see that card. Like to nothing. So think about what it is you're putting all of your energy in. I think the last couple weeks of March is really healthy for just going within and getting yourself back centered again about where you have been on your life path, what your experience has taught you, and who you are now, and what strength you received from that pain to get where you are on your path at this time, and how you want to start your new path. This year is the #1 universal path of 9. So you want to decide this year what it is, these decisions that should be made or you need to start thinking about making, because we're all going to be led in that direction. And that's what we will endure and deal with and love maybe in the next whole entire 9 years from now. So the first card in Enduring Virtues Angel Tarot deck is the Sun card with Archangel Uriel saying that there will be a happy outcome because you have brilliant new ideas that are leading to success. Have confidence in yourself. And I just heard this about those who are wanting to start their own businesses. Have confidence. You are leading yourself towards success. 2 of Water, a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, positive resolution of a conflict. So there's going to be maybe a few struggles that just need to be worked through in family or love. The Ace of Earth is saying an inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Very nice. And then we get into kind of focusing too much on something we feel is a missed opportunity and trying to being reminded to look that there's more on offer in this world than what you're focusing on, and that there are some in court situations, or there are decisions that have to be made. There are things some of you have to cut away so you can move towards something new, and you will be blessed with new ideas, inspirations, and the truth of a situation. It'll all come out in the wash in the next couple weeks, and then there'll be a challenging new beginning. There'll be competing goals, bothersome details, but it's all because of this. Archangel Chamuel is coming in to say, there's a significant life event taking place that everyone can learn from. It's a powerful revelation that someone has, that maybe even you have, where you can finally open up and realize that you've been changing inside and can now move forward. The angels are saying you have the strength with Archangel Ariel. Great inner strength. Release any harsh judgments towards others and have forgiveness and compassion. Know that everybody is on their own path, struggling with their own area on their path and their own ways that the lessons are being taught to them. So we have to all be compassionate to one another because we're all just overdoing our own path. So even if we're in a relationship with somebody, we're still all dealing with the brain and the path that we're coping with on the side. We're learning our lessons simultaneously as a partner that we chose to be best friends with while we were on our path too. All right, so I'm pulling a card from Doreen Virtue's Messages from Your Angels Oracle deck, and the card that we received is Angel Isaiah. And Angel Isaiah is saying, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. So some of you have been thinking of doing something new and making a big change and heading a different direction, or changing from a job and starting your own company. I keep hearing that. Now is the time. Angel Isaiah is helping you to give birth, to continue to create this project, and they're going to guide you and protect you as you're making the changes. Angel Patience is coming in to see now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize this knowledge into action. Very strong card. Anytime we go inside and connect, we're connecting to spirit. And so anytime we take time to do stuff like this with Angel Ray, which is the final card, she says yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. Go within, center, set your goals, figure out how it is you want to move forward on whatever your circumstances. Learn all the information you can about it and go within and pray, while at the same time centering yourself with good exercise, vitamins, food, whatever it is you need to get yourself back on top of your game. Everybody's kind of down and out, but spring's right around the corner, so we'll be able to kind of pull ourselves back in and, yeah, head towards much better energies is what I'm feeling. So let's go ahead and do the Romance Angel cards by Doreen Virtue. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sign of Aries with clearly defined messages regarding their love energies here and on into the future. Aries. Woo-wee! Some of you here on your path at this time has a strong magnetic attraction with someone. Maybe you and your spouse. Maybe you and someone if you're single. It's time to take back control of your life. So maybe some of you feel stuck in a situation. You're just dating and you're thinking, how do I want to move forward towards maybe what could be what you're thinking of in your thoughts position. I think this person's my soulmate, but yet you are not together. Or for some reason there's time apart. For some of you, not all of you, I only pulse only some energies. In the recent past, we have the past life relationship card. So somebody has been feeling like you've known this person before, or you have known this person before, and you didn't see this coming, some of you, and now it's like you're kind of like a horse kind of inside this corral saying what the heck and how and why, and now you're moving forward, some of you, towards passion. And the angels are saying, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Let's see. The angels are asking over the next 6 to 8 weeks that you take time to reveal your innermost self with someone, and that they with you, so that your bond can deepen. Ooh, but the card lined up with this near future soulmate connection is the other person. Darn, it was going so well. Somebody's going to be wearing a false mask. Well, we got control over that, don't we, Aries? Because we just I have Aries rising. We will just move on our way. All right, so hopes and fears, religious factor, your love life is being influenced, blah, blah, blah. I respect these cards very much. This is the only one I get a different vibe from, and it's that there's not only just spiritual, it's like there are two people who have two different perspectives on the same situation. And therefore, the cards are saying that's why you can open your heart, but there's going to be separation. So that's what your hopes and fears can be about. In your outcome position, we have enjoying the bliss of a holiday time together. Interesting. So maybe it's time that you just go and take a trip, be it alone, with somebody, whatever. The overall card is keeping up in mind. The angels are saying that your soulmate may just be different than your usual type and expectations. So what we're going to do now is we're going to clarify some of this information and answers by asking Spirit to please bless us with clearly defined messages for those born under the sign of Aries for mid-March to the end of March 2017. Please clarify. All right. Now, this is some of you, not all of you, may have some sort of a magnetic attraction with someone who could be of an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, because it's a general reading. The card crossing that is free yourself. Take back control of your life. Make your life how you want it to be. Decide how it's going to be. Ooh. You might have to be thinking about whether or not who you thought was your soulmate is good for you. Your foundation card is the separation card. Time apart is on the horizon, and I think this is because the angels are saying it's all about fate, karma, time. In the recent past, you may have connected with someone and some messages went back and forth, or things kind of seemed to happen quickly. And now in the near future, we have someone that's actually maybe opening up a little bit. But I don't feel, Aries, like some of you are going to get out of the situation what you put into it, and you're going to end up feeling down. And then that person's just going to kind of continue to touch base, and it's like you're going to feel like you almost want to fight the situation off or walk away and figure out how to get the heck out of Dodge. Hopes and fears, religious factors. So this is the card that speaks of not agreeing with yourself about something. The good things, the blessed things, the things that are full of opportunity are right behind you, and you're focused on something that is empty. So the Wheel of Fortune's watching how you're handling this, Aries. And in your outcome position, we have the honeymoon card, which is enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Some of you may just be thinking, you know what, I need to get away, I need to take a trip, I need to take a break, I need to something. So the angels are blessing you with the Hanged Man energies so that you can take a moment to look at everything from every perspective in your life. And very good for you for doing that. Keep an open mind. In other words, with the Judgment card, this is a very strong energy card. It is a major arcana, and it is telling you that you may be really fighting for something that you think is your soulmate that we saw earlier might not be. And that if you don't make a decision about this, then Spirit comes in and forces a situation to happen, which is not always the most comfortable situation. Some of you are being blessed with an opportunity to be preoccupied with a financial situation in your love life, and that is giving you kind of a break. It's almost a blessing that you are getting back into maybe work, because he's kind of putting his hand up to the judgment and the love and the soulmate stuff. Like, that is all hard lessons, it's better that you work on finance and career. So I'm just going to kind of continue with this layout here with the Rider-Waite deck. I see you have the High Priestess energies to have very strong intuition. Maybe there's secrets going on around you, or just that, you know what, you're realizing that it's time to set a new path. You know that, some of you Aries, and you have come full circle, and you know it's time, and that you have the strength to choose whatever path it is you are now going to step on, because you have the experience and the knowledge. You have the ability to try and keep things balanced, but to make choices based very, very strongly on your intuition, and the ability to have the power to manifest things with the pomegranate seeds. But in the midst of all this, you know, there may be offers for some of you and stuff. I'm hearing a real strong message about this card because it's in the middle. It's like you're going to be so up in your head that you're going to start to question things. You're going to start to feel down. You're going to start to get confused about your decisions, and you're going to start getting yourself into a situation, gosh, where you might end up between two people, and in the end you will suffer, and other people will too, all because of a strong connection at one time that wasn't worth the battle. And then I see a soulmate card here, and it's saying it could be you with another fire sign like yourself. Yeah, and you're Aries. That's really strong. And there's a child here. And then look at this. So something saying, remember, with the children, work on the children. If some of you are thinking about connecting to someone from the past, and that's where you're getting kind of a rush from, and you think it's the real thing, this is what was the devil situation, and that there's 3 in a situation, and that you need to go within and rethink and do what's right, and then start to create and manifest something new for you. But know that if you continue to offer something and they didn't accept the first 3 offers, they're not going to accept the 4th. So, you know, there's a lot of messages here for a lot of people, and I really have been getting fantastic feedback. I don't know how to like tell people about the emails without keeping people's, you know, protected, but I've gotten such, I don't know if it's spiritual growth, but I'm really learning a lot of stuff by what happens in people's lives after they come and get these readings, and how amazed I think we all are. And I just want to say thank you for confirming that with me, because it's a tough business to kind of calculate, you know. It's not like our brain is inventory and blah, 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 but it's all comes down to people, and staying connected and keeping the energies positive on my channel. Thank you very much. It's been, the more people pray and the more people talk and the more people connect, the more blessings I'm watching are happening for people. So whoever's tied into all of this must know that you're doing the right thing by staying in touch with who you are, where you are on your path, making the right decisions, even though some of them are going to be a little difficult. I believe that after the next couple weeks are over, we're going to get into April, and things are going to start get shiny and bright again, and we can start to move forward and enjoy what's kept us really stuck and confused inside. I think we just really did some spiritual transforming, and it's been tough, but we've made it through on the other side by the end of March. So expect people to come to you and see you shining once again. And then just remember that, you know, what you learned when you went in on how you want things to be moving forward, and set some boundaries with people. All right, so take care. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I hope to see you again in April. God bless.